Hello everyone! Start off by taking this cloth and then wrap it around the circular shape, bring it out through the other side. Take an empty bottle cap and then stitch a cloth at the end of it as such. Afterwards, stitch another cloth at the end as well. Make this into a running stitch and then make it into frills. After you are done with this, take another cloth, add it underneath the sewing machine and then using this machine fold it over and then sew it together. Take a piece of cloth and then use this cardboard piece on the side and then attach the cloth to it and then stitch it in. Take a piece of lace, attach it to the top, bend it over and then stitch the lace onto it. Fold it over. Next, take this cardboard piece and then fold the cloth over, add a weight over it. This will help it stay folded. Next, add two cloths to it together and then stitch the two together as such and then add a cloth to it. We'll be making a scrunchie. Take a rectangular piece of cloth, stitch one side together as such. After this, add a rubber band around it. Now make sure that the rubber band is within the cloth that you have taken. Fold it over the rubber band and then stitch the cloth around it as such. Do this until you reach the end of it. That is the end of the cloth. Now once you are done with this, reverse the side of the cloth so that it comes onto the right side. You may hand stitch the rest of it or once again put it under the machine as such. Next, we will start off by taking this wristband. Take a cloth first to begin with and then bend one slightly over the other and stitch the two together as such. Fold it over and then once again repeat the same stitch over it. Now reverse the cloth, make it onto the right side and this is what you will be left with. It will be on the right side. Now take multiple numbers onto some cardboard and then fold it over. This will show you the number of folds that you have made. Fold it over the cloth and then you should be left with multiple frills as such. Now after you have done this, stitch over the pleats as such. Do this on one of the sides to begin with. Once you are done stitching all the way onto the other side, move it over slightly onto the other end. Now slightly spread it out. Now take a cardboard paper and then make a little slit in it. Put the lace through it as such. Once you have put your lace through, stick the cardboard onto the ground using some tape. Now stick it on both sides in order to make it stay in place as much as possible. Add the cloth to it and then move the lace along so that it stays straight throughout the stitching. Cut off the excess portion of it. Next, take a pink cloth and then make a pocket onto it. Put your cardboard onto it, this will make the marker for it, and then slightly open the stitches on one of the sides. Make a similar stitch on one of the sides, then begin to stitch it on one side to begin with. When you move to the curve, slightly move your cloth along it as well. Keep doing this until you reach the other side. Now, once you come all the way to the other side, you may reverse it. Stitch until the end of the line as such. Make sure you measure it properly before you do so. Now, once you reverse the side, this is what it should look like. Stitch the top so that it stays firm once again. This will be like a second layer to it. Next, take a jean material and then roll it over on one of the sides top, that is the side that is already stitched up. Once you have done this, stitch it over. Take the excess portion of the cloth that is there and then make two slits in it as such. Fold over the side of it. Now stitch it according to this. Next, take two cloths, stick them one over the other and before you do so, add the green portion of the cloth into it. Make a small slit into it before you bend it over. This will help it move along the cloth and not form bulges while you're stitching it. It'll help with the convenience of the stitching. Cut over the edges so that the slits as well go. Next, we will take this green cloth and then push it through. Stitch the top of the cloth as such. Cut off the excess before you do so and this is what you should be left with. Thank you for watching.